on in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. I'm out here. The tailgate experience.
All the way up. You're about to take the victory. Go. All right. Keep down. Keep down. What do we got right here? Who in the house right here? All right.
Hold on up. A happy birthday to this.
Y'all know what time it is. Monday Night Football don't need no back to this. I'm trying to tell you. That's it. All right. Who we got right here? We got some right here. We got Wonder Woman right here. It's taking out. All right, what you guys say? What you guys say? That's a list. All right. That's a list. Like Virgin. All right. Yeah. Southeast Town. Let's good. All right. Right here, y'all at Royal Riot. Tailgate one. Oh, man. It's on. It's on. We told y'all we gonna be out there soon. And y'all know what's happening. All right.
What up? What's going on with y'all, man? What's going on with your MDJ, man? Back at another one, again. The tailgate experience. We would like to welcome y'all in the building. How you feeling today, brother?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. We're going to talk about it.
All day long. You already know what time it is. Y'all already saw the thumbnail on your way coming on in. NFC, AFC, we doing the standards. We're going to break down every division. We're going to tell you who the kings. We're going to tell you who's sitting at the throne. And we're going to tell you who ain't quite there yet. But it's all good. We're going to give it to you as it is. Welcome to the tailgate experience, man. Me, MDJ, the GOAT will be in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. So do us the illustrious favor. Like, comment, subscribe on your way on in. Wipe your feet off on the mat. What's going on, dog? Where you want to start?
Hey, man, we can start either way, man. We can start with the big dogs in the AFC. You know, we can start to the up-and-coming teams in the NFC. However you want to do it, let's get it.
Okay. Let's start with the AFC. Let's hit the AFC South and work our way on up. How you feeling about that?
Yeah. AFC South got some squads, man. You know my boy over there. You know who my boy is, right?
Who your boy is?
My fucking quarterback.
And who that is, Bryce?
My quarterback name's CJ Stroud, brother. My fucking quarterback. I'm a Panther fan. But CJ, my fucking quarterback.
Here we go with the illusions.
But the South got a couple. The South got about 2 teams in there that's worth something. You know, the rest of them got your boy over there too. He over there too, but yeah, man. Who that you speak of? King Richard? Yeah. Is he off IR yet? If he off IR, that motherfucker in it,
there you go with that shit right there.
Yeah,
boy,
man,
shit, you ain't.
there.
First and foremost, the AFC South sits atop of the division. We all know the Texans are the team to beat in that division. Next up, it's a two-way battle to me. Now, this is me personally with the Jaguars and the Colts. Both of those guys finished 9-8 last season. Dead tied for the second spot. How do you put the tie claimer out there, man? How do you feeling about that?
Yeah, it's tight between the Jaguars and the Texans, but I'm gonna edge the Texans. I think they got a good head coach. You know their quarterback legit over there. CJ legit. I got the Texans at 1. Close second though. I got Trevor Lawrence in the crew. Third, I'm gonna say the Colts. I
Man.
like what Shane Steichen do over there. I think what he do can definitely get AR going. And then at the bottom, man, I got Tennessee at the bottom. You know, Will, they need a little help over there. I like that cornerback they picked up, but they coming in at the bottom.
Man, I love what the Colts is doing. Shane Steichen is a genius offensively. You saw what he did after AR-15 got hurt. Gardner Minshew, he strolled out there the entire season. And what did they do? They put on an entire show for the NFL, letting them know, look, we are just a quarterback away. We finished 9-8 without our bright, young, shining piece for the future. Imagine if we have the Swiss dual army knife that this guy is. We got our running back re-signed. We got him for the long term for King Richard.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just telling you right now. Yeah. Oh, yes, the Colts are going to be nice. It's unbiased for me because as a Panther fan, I wanted AR-15. I wanted him as bad as people breathe air. I'm trying to tell you, I knew without a doubt that guy was going to change the franchise for the Carolina Panthers, but we didn't make that move. The Colts did. So I'm supporting Shane Steichen. Yeah. I'm supporting what they're doing over there. I believe that they got a young up-and-coming receiver over there that they just had. The cat had 1,100 yards over there with Gardner Minshew as a quarterback. So just imagine once you get yourself acclimated, you got your running back, they going to get some pieces on this offensive line, get another receiver in there. They're going to probably be number 2 in that division, and you're going to see AR-15 battling your boy C.J. Stroud for the foreseeable future. It's going to be a good thing to see.
You got Jacksonville number 3?
Hell yeah. Come on, dog.
Man. Look, Trevor Lawrence healthy. They got a nice little receiving core. Oh no, I feel like they would have been in the mix if it weren't for him getting hurt towards the end of the year. We ended up playing CJ Beathard, so so Trevor there. I could rock with that because Shane Steichen gonna have AR looking like a man amongst boys. I could rock with it, but for me, it's Texans, Jags, Colts, Titans. And I'm gonna leave it like that. They lost Derrick Henry. I'm gonna rock with it like that.
I'll take that. And that right there sums up the AFC South. Let's move it on up. A little bit harder right here. The AFC West. How you calling it, Bubba?
Hey, look, man, that boy over there, the king.
The
king wears his crown in the AFC West.
Who are you talking about?
Patty Mahomes.
There's only one king. There's only one king, and he sits on the throne right now. He is the man that puts fear in Patrick hearts. I don't know why y'all always overlook this guy. I get it. Patrick Mahomes have had better teams, and he's gotten the Super Bowls, but this guy right here strikes fear. I mean fear inside that man's heart, and you know it. Earl, what's happening?
The man with 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5. How many of you want to count? He'll get in the next couple of years. He gonna get the Super Bowl.
Calling them players.
Think about it, bro. Think about the era before where you had Brett Favre, where you had Peyton Manning coming on the tail end. You had Dan Marino. Them boys could not stand the sight of Dan Marino because he was that bad of a man. Now be mindful, he didn't win his Super Bowls, but everybody knew who in the hell Dan Marino was. That's what you're looking at right now with Joe Burrow.
Man, it's Patrick and everybody else, man. But AFC West, man. I'm gonna hold you to that, saying Joe the King. But it's Patrick and everybody else, man. I got the Chiefs at 1 for sure. Now this gonna be 1. I think Antonio Pierce gonna have that Raider defense all right this year. So I got the Raiders 2. I got Harbaugh at 3, and then the Broncos, they shitty. They had fun. They had fun.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take a leap of faith on this one right here. The Chargers sit atop. The Chiefs sit atop the throne at 11-6 from the previous year. But I'm going to make a bold prediction right now that the Chargers are the second best team in this division. And watch what I say. Young quarterback, young coach, young phenom coach. You got a talented defense, J.C. Jackson. Yeah. Bosa. You name the guys. That safety that they got. I can't ever remember his name, but he is a beast. Then you got Khalil Mack and the crew. Come on, man. If you ever give this coach, and I'm gonna start referring to him as this coach because he's just that great. If you ever give this coach an ensemble like that on defense, you better look out because all he got to do is piece together a couple of things on offense and get a running back, and it's over with that type of defense with this guy. So there you go. The Chargers, to me, bold prediction, second best team in the AFC West this season. And I think the following will be, I'm going to go on a limb and say, and I know people are going to eat, they're going to tear my tail up. The Broncos is going to be the third best team in that division, and the Raiders is going to be bringing up the rear.
Who's the quarterback for the Broncos?
There we go. This shit here. It's going to be probably. It's going to probably be either JJ or Bo Nix.
Now I'm gonna tell you what though, you got. Hey, look, let me really know there. The Chargers are gonna come in second, and damn right. You right. Let me reel that back. You right. You convinced me. You know that defense is legit, man. If that defense stay healthy and Harbaugh's influence, they finna wreck some stuff in the AFC. I don't think it's enough for Patrick, but they definitely coming in second. So let me run that back. Let me flip that. I got the Chargers at 2 and the Raiders at 3. You right about that.
Flip it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's all good. It's all good.
You got it.
Recognize a damn good coach when you see one. Yes,
definitely
sir.
Concede that out.
Harbaugh is my coach, my choice, my pick. If I had to win a Super Bowl tomorrow and I had to start a franchise from scratch, I'm picking Harbaugh 10 times in a row because there is not a guy that has shown you, look, on the NFL level, he's gotten the Super Bowls. On the collegiate level, he has won national titles. So he's done everything just about you can do, and he builds programs, and he does it from scratch. He understands how to build it the right way. Something the Carolina Panthers can't seem to fucking do. Anyhow.
Yeah, man, we ain't got that kind of influence walking around in Carolina, man. We ain't got no influence like that. That man is known to fix programs. So with a track record like that, you already know what he's finna do with all that talent in LA, man. Them boys gonna be right. He's finally gonna get Justin Herbert to win, and I feel like
we could have had it now because from word on the grapevine. As Harbaugh was wanting to come to Carolina at one point in time. He wanted it. And that damn David Tepper said, not happening.
David Tepper don't want to let that power go, man. He's not going to get that power to Harbaugh. It'd be nice. You know, some shit to get fixed around here for sure. We wouldn't be questioning coaching or nothing, but, you know, I digress to that. We ain't got him. He ain't never going to be here. He in L.A. He made the right choice. Let's say that. Yeah. Definitely made
not
the right
to prioritize choice. Winning. David Tepper, not to prioritize winning was the choice for him. I got you. Okay. It's all good.
Now I'm talking about Harbaugh made the right choice. David Tepper, that motherfucker don't know what right is. All he knows is left and wrong. He don't know right. He don't know no right. Shit.
I'm not going there with you today. Look,
we call them fuck ups. He's a fuck up.
He is a fuck up. He is a consistent fuck up. If nothing else, he has consistently fucked this shit up for 6 years. Yeah. Look, we're going to move on up to the AFC East. Now, this one is starting to get a little tough. You got a couple of teams there that you're looking at. How you going to navigate this one? I'm going to let you go first.
AFC East?
Yeah.
Oh, this division lit, man. This right here, a dogfight. Now, the Patriots, they coming up in the rear. The Patriots, I ain't even going to talk about them. They last. I feel like the Patriots going to be the worst team in the NFL. That's just me. Damn. So I'm just going to stop talking about them. But I think with a healthy Aaron Rodgers and that fucking defense, I got the Jets. Winning that division. I think him and Garrett Wilson can get it going. Feel like they're going to draft an offensive piece. They got a running back, Breece Hall. They just got Hassan Reddick. Man, listen, that defense ready to go. One thing is, if Aaron Rodgers get hurt, them boys go from sugar to shit. But I got them winning that division. You know what I'm saying? As long as A-Rod stay on his damn feet, they cool. But at 2, I got the Bills. Man. Josh Allen just he gonna wheel them boys. Josh Allen get them boys where they need to be, man. And 3, I got the Dolphins, man. I just feel like Feel like, man, the NFL got some tape on that shit Mike McDaniel started to do. Tua, just going by the quarterbacks, Rodgers, Allen, Tua, I say they finished third. I think they got lucky that Rodgers was hurt this year and was able to hold a position. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's how I got that shaking out. What you think?
I respect it. I respect it 100-fold. I'm gonna be on the record right now to say that's a bad man. Aaron Rodgers will come back, and but I'm not gonna put him at the top of the division. I'm going to respect McDermott and the Bills and Josh Allen, and I'm going to say that as long as those guys are together, McDermott and Josh Allen, you have a chance to come out and win the division yet again. And that's based off of what we have seen in the past. Josh Allen is a top 5 quarterback right now as it speaks, as it stands. And I don't think he'll do anything that's going to let them come out of the winning column when it comes to what they're looking at as a team, as a franchise. This defense is always there. It's a bend but don't break type of defense. And they usually hold on just enough to give the quarterback something to really go off of. As you've seen his duels with Patrick Mahomes, as you've seen his duels in the AFC against Lamar, it's there. Buffalo is the team to beat in the AFC East. I think the Jets are a strong number 2. And I'm going to tell you like this. If the Bills piss, the Jets going to take that division from them. Number 3, I got no faith in the Dolphins. That Dolphin shit I'm seeing is as fickle as it gets, dog. I got no faith to believe that these guys could come out here and be strong enough to take on anybody in the AFC and be able to beat them consistently for a playoff spot. They can't do it. They're not built correctly. You got a bunch of track stars that all you got to do is press them on the line, and they bend and fold.
Yeah, even last year, I mean, they basically just beat up on the weaker teams. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they won a game. They might have beat one team that was over 500. I think that was Dallas. That was the only team they beat that was over 500. So, you know, they was halfway fraudulent last year. So, yeah, if Aaron Rodgers healthy, they spot gone.
All you need is a defense that has physical corners to go up against Miami. And when I tell you so physical, strong enough to press them boys off the line, I'm talking about Tyreek press. And let me tell you this, don't let that fucker get behind you. Because if you let him get behind you, he hitting his head on the goalpost. But if you press him enough just to get him off of his route just a little bit to throw that timing off, you got him. Jalen Waddle is the same way. These guys are timing receivers. They like to be at a certain spot at a certain time, and they like to make things happen. They like to do that juke, miss, y'all after the catch, bada boom, they gone. So you don't allow them to do that. That's the recipe for getting them boys down. They got Devin Achane, probably one of the fastest running backs that came up out of here in the last 2 years out of the draft. I like that team, but it still ain't good enough to contend in the AFC, Bubba.
One thing they do, man, they run that ball a lot better than they get credit for. So it ain't just the cute shit. They run the ball too, but like I said, it's some dogs in that division, man. That Jets defense and Josh Allen ain't nothing to play with. Ain't nothing to play with.
That's facts. We moving on up to the cream of the crop of the AFC. Here it is. I saved the best for last. I already knew everybody was going to get bent out of shape with this one. The AFC North. Now, think about this division. If the worst team in your division won 9 games last year, guess what, Bubba? It's a goddamn division. How you feeling, Bubba? I'm going to let you have that.
And look, man, that AFC North, all 4 of them teams, all 4 of them can win that division. All 4 of them could possibly make the damn playoffs this year. It ain't no weak team. That's a damn knockdown, drag out ball fight. Reigning MVP is in Baltimore. Lamar special. They just got Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry ain't never had an offensive line like Baltimore got. So they're gonna be able to control. They're gonna be able to control the games. That defense lost a couple pieces. They lost Patrick Queen. They lost somebody else. It's missing my mind right now, but they lost something else too. But I think they're gonna be fine, man. Mark Andrews gonna be healthy. Keaton Mitchell gonna come back. That's a nice little thunder and lightning in the backfield, and you still got Lamar doing Lamar shit. Baltimore gonna win that division. It ain't gonna be no cakewalk, but I think they win that division. Number 2, I wanted to say Pittsburgh. I did because they finally got a real quarterback there, whether that be Russ or Justin, I think it's a significant upgrade from what the hell they had last year, and they still was in the playoffs. They held their own. They ran into Buffalo in the snow and shit, but they got Joe Burrow. And with a healthy Joe Burrow, I can't put the Bengals no lower than 2 in that division. I can't even count them out from winning the division. So I got it. Baltimore, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, and the Browns. And me putting the Browns last, hell, that's probably one, if not the best defense in football when they right. So that division is a damn dogfight. That's a damn dogfight.
Hear ye, oh, hear ye. The king is in the building. Look, King Burrow sits atop the throne. When he is not there, the pretenders shall step forward. That's what you saw. You had the Ravens with a pretender of a quarterback, with a pretender of a receiver, with a pretender of an offensive line, and they sitting their ass at home. And guess what? King Burrow is the man. The only quarterback I've ever seen to be sacked 10 times will still come out and win a playoff game. I'm never letting that go. It has never been done, and it will never be duplicated again. This guy is like that. That's the top of the division for me. The only reason why they won 9 games is because he was hurt this season. Well, once he came back and started to try to develop a little bit of a rhythm, it was about to be over, dog. And he got hot a little bit. But like I said, Father Time catches up with everybody. Look for him to get to a hot start in this next season, dog. Starting off, I got the Bengals, the Ravens going to be competing for number 1 and number 2 in this division. It's a strong division. The Ravens are probably the regular season champs every single year, but they always cough it up come playtime. And that's because of the quarterback and his inconsistencies. He is not the guy. He's just a guy. Lamar Jackson is just a guy. Now, to anybody who don't seem to understand me, I'll say it again just in case. Lamar Jackson ain't shit. Well, and then the last remaining 2, I'm going to put the Steelers next, number 3, and the Browns is going to be bottom of the division.
Man, it's hard to argue with this division. Like I said, everybody's strong. But as far as that King shit, man, I told you what the King is out. The King is in the AFC West. His name is Patrick Mahomes, man. You can't argue with the hard man.
Who's the man that Patrick say he feared the most?
Yeah, he said he feared him the most. That's because he up here and everybody else is under here. So if Patrick, so Joe could be right here, but he ain't here.
It's this much in between them. Is it 1A, 1B, 1A, 1B, 1A? They right there, brother.
That boy got an MVP to get to catch up. That boy got 3 Super Bowls to get to catch up. No, hell no.
So now he got to jump through hoops.
And hell, let's be real. In the regular season, hell, Lamar whooping that ass.
Who?
2-time MVP Lamar in the regular season. Lamar whooping that ass.
Talking about Ghostbusters. Talking about Casper.
Lamar Jackson.
Disappear, boy.
In the regular season, whooping his ass. So Joe is all right, and Joe one of them guys.
What I told you about the regular season Warriors. What I told you about that regular season Warrior shit. What I tell you about that?
Shit, Q ain't none of them been to the. Joe got to a Super Bowl. He didn't win that shit though. He didn't win that shit.
He told a team with an offensive line that probably had players on the talent level of me and you right now out there. He told them boys.
I can't let you do that shit.
Bro.
One guy that's whooping his ass on a consistent basis is a 2-time MVP. The other guy got 3 Super Bowls, and ever since he been in the damn league, ain't been no lower than the AFC Championship. What the hell we talking about?
He ain't shit.
King is Patrick.
Ain't shit.
If Joe the King, Patrick the God.
Okay, all right, I give you that. We're gonna move on over to the NFC, and well, I'm gonna save our division for last because that seems to be where everybody, where the cream of the crop is gonna come from. Let's start on the NFC West. You see how that NFC West is stacked. You see who's over there. Who do you got as the king of that division, and who's going to bring up the rear?
Just from a talent point, man, San Francisco. San Francisco gonna win that division. Got one of the best players on the defense in Nick Bosa. You got the linebacker. You got Charvarius Ward. Yeah, you got Charvarius Ward at cornerback. Every position that matters in the NFL, they got damn near a Pro Bowler. They got 2 All-Pro wide receivers. They got the best running back in football, Christian McCaffrey. I call Brock Purdy a game manager. That man threw for 4,000 yards, and the moment's never too big for him, man. He damn near beat the guy last year in the damn Super Bowl. He took him to the wire. So San Francisco clearly wins that division. Number 2, I got the Rams. Sean McVay seemed to get the best out of them young boys. And Matt Stafford, that old dog, he's still throwing it. That running back, Kyren Williams, came on last year out of nowhere and was running that damn rock. So I got the Rams second. Third, I'm going to go with the Seahawks, but I don't think it's a big difference between them and the Cardinals. For one, a healthy Kyler Murray, that's a bad little motherfucker, man. When he healthy, he bad. But the Seahawks, man, they fired Pete Carroll, so I don't know what the hell they got going on with their coaching situation. It's a lot of shit I got to see out of them, you know. But 1 and 2, I got San Francisco, LA, and then the other 2 they fall in line.
So, talk about, you hit it on the head. San Francisco, probably one of the most complete teams. When you think about their defensive line, they run the 3-4 just like how we do. They just do it much better. They got much better talent on this team all the way around. I mean, from Hargrave to Fred Warner to Nick Bosa to Leonard Floyd. Hell, they even picked up Gross Matos from us. I mean, you look around, he ain't been shit with us, but I guarantee you he'll be worth a damn when he get over there.
He'll look like something.
It's look now. This is what I was trying to. I did a video on Black Cat, and I talked about the top 3 in your 3-4 that's so vital. Now listen to this: Malik Collins, Nick Bosa, and Leonard Floyd. Think about that on your start for your defensive line to have those 3, and we got Shy Tuttle, A-Train, and then we got Derek Brown, who's the only one worthy of speaking of. Think about Dave's top 3 to our top 3. That's why I keep telling everybody that it's a big drop off. It's a big drop off.
Compared to a team like that, we don't even have a top 3.
Thank you. Think about it.
We don't even have a top 3.
Look at their linebackers compared to our linebackers. They got Javon Hargrave. Not Hargrave. They got Hargrave as a tackle, but they got Devondre Campbell, Fred Warner.
What's my man that got hurt? Dre Greenlaw.
Greenlaw. I couldn't remember that cat name. He got the Achilles.
Yeah.
Now be mindful. Them 3 linebackers by itself. Fred Warner all pro. Devondre Campbell is a baller. And we just keep getting cats like, what's his name? The cat we got from Denver?
Josie Jewell.
Oh yeah, exactly. Nobody. Anyway,
I ain't got no reason to lie on this motherfucker, man. Until we got him, I ain't know who the fuck he was. And people can lie and say they knew who the fuck he was. You ain't know who that motherfucker was, man.
6 years. this cat didn't jump off of nobody's radar. But it's all good. This is why we here. We here to take our time and look at some of these cats because people get mad. Look, I did a video earlier today, and when I mentioned Brian Burns and us getting Jadeveon Clowney instead, and I said it was somewhat of a lateral move, people got mad. I'm going to unsubscribe. How dare you say that? They so butthurt in Carolina, bro.
Hey, look, man.
It's crazy.
I cut our fan base some slack, man, because it's stressful. Being loyal to this shit, man, it's like, coming home to something every day to make you miserable. You feel me? I mean, our owner, he out of control, man. The team is in shambles. We ain't won, and I don't know. I done forgot the last time we was winning games. It's terrible, man. It's terrible.
But if you hate the bitch so much, why did you marry her?
Hey, look, man. You can't explain love, Q. Love make you do some crazy shit.
I'm not going there with you tonight. No,
I know she's
I'm
crazy,
not doing
but
it.
I love the Panthers, man. I love the Panthers, man. I'm sorry. I see that shit on your wall right there. You love them too, goddamn.
I do, and it hurts every year that I consistently line myself up for that pain. It's painful when Sunday after Sunday you getting blown out and it's not even close, bro. And you sit down and you look at from the defense to the quarterback play to you look at the offensive line to everybody else seemed to be better than us on every facet. We getting out coached, we getting outplayed. Like I said, you win and you lose by defense and quarterback play. And we had terrible of both of those things last year. It just is what it is. It's not going to get any better until you upgrade those two positions. And unfortunately, we have a quarterback that we have latched ourselves on to. So I don't think that that's going to ever change. But anyway, I digress. As I get back to my list, 49ers sit atop the mountains. I think the Seahawks is going to be better than the Rams. That's just me personally. I think that the Rams won 10 games this year, and I don't think they can duplicate it. I really don't, because Aaron Donald is leaving. There go a hole in your defense right there, the size of the Grand Canyon. They miss. They lose a lot of players. They lost their safety. We pick up their safety. Remember?
Oh yeah, Fuller. Yeah, for sure.
They lost all of their cornerback room, from what I understand. They went other different places. So, I mean, we also pick up the other opposite starting safety that they had. We picked up both of those guys.
Yeah, but see, I'm gonna tell you what I noticed with that team, man. Coach, I don't know what the hell Sean McVay be telling them boys, but he have players playing above what we know is their skill level to be. Like, they go get a wide receiver in the 4th round. They get a rookie D tackle balling out of his mind that we didn't even see coming, man. So who am I to say that he won't do that again? Let's see what he go in that draft and pull out and make look like something this time. You know what I'm saying? And the Seahawks, I really wanted to get with you because I love the weapons that they got at receiver. I'm a big Kenneth Walker fan, and running back, I don't that coaching situation, you know what I'm saying? That's the one unknown. I knew what Pete Carroll was going to do. Pete Carroll was going to have them playing solid defense and running the ball. And Geno was looking like a damn quarterback with some life in that system. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what I'm going to get out of Seattle. You know, I got to see it. I got to see it.
Well, I'll tell you like this. Seahawks intrigue me. I think they're a little bit better than the Rams. I think potentially even with a new coach coming in, this team offensively has some weapons. Defensively, they're a young defense and they're on the rise. I think they're made with the right stuff. They got some key players, DK Metcalf and the crew that's going to be there to take things to the next level. I just want to see them pull it through consistently. I think we all know that the Cardinals are going to be the bottom of this division. It's going to be, like I said, Cardinals probably going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL because they're still building. They're still rebuilding. They got to get help for their quarterback. They got to get offensive line play. Think about it. They need a guy on the offensive line to help out for Kyler Murray. They also need receivers because they got them slated to go and get Marvin Harrison at number 4, but potentially people are thinking that they're going to trade out of that and not get a generational type of player. I'm under the impression you need generational type of players to compete in the NFL. It's as simple as that, bro. You can't keep going.
MSJ is going number 4.
Yeah, but see, cats keep telling us, "Oh, you go get somebody just as good. You go get what's the guy that was in Washington?
Doomsday.
Go get her in Doomsday, or go get old boy Brian Thomas from LSU. They'd be just as good." No, sir. None of them guys have the impact that Marvin Harrison had in college football. This cat was a monster, single-handedly.
Difference maker.
Yeah, you can instantly see it. One dude is out there. This cat, like I said, by the half of the season, I was sitting here saying, "Oh yeah, that nigga, they got the potential to go number one right there." By the half of the season, bro, I ain't had to see no more.
Let me tell you something. Number 5, Harbaugh is just hoping them motherfuckers don't take MHJ because he damn sure gonna take him if they don't. MHJ is the first player off the board after them quarterbacks. However them quarterbacks fly out, whether somebody go at 4 or not, MHJ coming right off after that. And I'm gonna tell you though, now they don't have too much in Arizona, but I'm a little sleeper connection right here, man. Kyler Murray and Trey McBride at tight end. Oh, them motherfuckers got something going on. Trey McBride finna show he gonna show y'all some shit this year.
Yeah, but is it good enough? Let me ask you this question right here. As it stands, can you win the big one with Kyler Murray?
You can't trust him. You can't trust him to be healthy. You just can't trust him right now. So I'm gonna say no. But I'm not gonna act like that man ain't come in and go 2 Pro Bowls. You know, if that man healthy, he's a bad little motherfucker, man.
Yeah, he went to 3. He actually went to 3 Pro Bowls. He a nice motherfucker now. I give you that. I'll tell you like this. If I had him over Bryce, I would go to sleep every night knowing that I got a competent quarterback in the NFL. I know that.
I know I got a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Bryce, I don't feel like I have a chance every game. With Kyler, you got a chance.
Oh yeah, we gonna get the Sir Bryce. We gonna get the young fella. Next is the NFC East, where the Cowboys always sit atop the throne. How are you feeling this year about the NFC East?
Now I'll tell you what, it's a nice little division. It's a sleeper division because the Commanders is definitely on the come up. Hiring Dan Quinn, but at the top, barring another meltdown, I like Philly. I just like the fact that they went and got Saquon Barkley. So if Jalen Hurts just don't seem right, like he didn't seem right this year, they could lean on that running game. They got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Offensively, man, them boys should be fucking fine. They have lost some players. Kelsey, what's your boy that retired? Fletcher Cox. And then they got young studs, too. They traded Hassan Reddick. So, but I think Philly hold on. I'd say Philly win that division. I know they didn't win it last year, but I think Jalen Hurts bounced back. And they do something this year. 2, I got the Cowboys. I mean, they win games in the regular season. Dak can win some games. I got the Cowboys. Then I got the Commanders and the Giants, man. The Giants one of the worst teams in football. They got Brian Burns from us. The defense might be all right, but really I think Brian Burns in the same situation he was in with us. Teams going to make that defense tight because the offense ain't going to do shit for them. So I got the Giants coming in at the bottom. What you think?
I completely differ with you. And I'm going to be real. I'm going out on the biggest limb in all of football. And I'm going to say the Washington Commanders will have this division. And you want to know why I'm saying that? It's because of the moves that they have made. One, they signed Austin Eckler, running back, to a 2-year deal. That is superb. They went and got Jamison Crowder back on another deal. Like I said, it was big and key to have him there. You already have Terry, what's his name, McLaurin? They already had Terry McLaurin already in place. They went and got a free agent deal with Olamide, whatever the fuck his name is. Look, nice pickup. And I'm going to tell you like this. They went and got Zach Ertz on a 1-year, $5 million deal. Zach Ertz is a pretty decent tight end in this NFL. Then they also took time to revamp this offensive line. They went and got an offensive tackle, Cornelius Lucas. Offensive guard Nick Algretti. Algretti was one of the top guards on the market. They got him to a 3-year, $16 million deal. They went and got a center, Tyler. They actually went and got 2 centers. So one of these guys they're going to push over to play guard a little bit as well. So I'm looking at the moves that they made. Then I haven't even gotten to the defense. They went and got Cleveland Farrell on a 1-year, $3 million deal. Dante Fowler Jr. they brought back. Efe Obata, y'all remember him from us. He was a beast. Frankie Louvu, 3-year, $36 million deal. Bobby Wagner signed a 1-year, $8 million deal. Michael Davis, James Pierre, Jeremy Chin on a 1-year, $4 million deal. And he got 3.4 guaranteed. Like I said, Washington made a lot of good moves, dog. Zach Ertz is not like 90 years old, GP. Stop it.
JP, I'm trying my best to let him just go ahead and get this shit out because this a hot take right here. This a hot take.
Oh yeah. I mean, let's be real. Philly made some moves. They pick up Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett will never see the field as long as Jalen Hurts is there. Him and Will
Not there to
Grier.
get on the field. He there to hold the clipboard. I think he can do that. Them small hands can hold the clipboard. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And so look who else they pick up. I mean, the only notable person that they got maybe was edge rusher Bryce Huff, maybe Brandon Graham. They went in the edge rusher department and got a couple of guys there. Oh, they did get Devin White from Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they got that linebacker. But see, this is my thing with Philly though. Let's be real. Philly actually underachieved last year. They had a meltdown. You know what I'm saying? They underachieved. So looking at what they lost, I don't think it hits them as hard as it does on paper because just the offensively, that team could be the best team in football offensively if they play right. You know what I'm saying? And on defense, they secondary is still pretty solid. The young players are going to develop. Jalen Carter's going to get better. Jordan Davis still got him there. Brandon Graham. So that D-line still that D-line. Like I said, them boys just underachieved last year. If they head in the game and Jalen Hurts look like MVP or MVP contender Hurts, hey, they're going to be all right, Q. Now Washington, that like I said, that's a damn hot take because right now they starting quarterback is Marcus Mariota. They have to get somebody there, a rookie, which they will have the opportunity to take a rookie.
You know they drafted probably the great Drake May. You do know that, right?
I mean, he's still a rookie though. He's a rookie, and Dan Quinn is a defensive coach, and they do have Kingsbury to show a quarter. The one exception is if they somehow get Caleb Williams. They in business.
So let me understand this. You did get off for Caleb Williams, but come on, bro. Come on. Drake May ain't shit to you.
I'm not saying he ain't shit, but I'm just saying like Caleb Williams fits that team better than Drake May.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this right here. I got Washington number 1. I got the Giants probably gonna be number 2. Think about everything they did. They got a backup now with Drew Lock.
What the hell are we talking about? Hold on, man. Hold the fuck down, man. This shit getting out of hand, man. Hold on. I don't know if you looked at this division wrong. I don't know what the fuck is you on, man. The Giants are number 2.
The Giants gonna be number 2.
Man, come on.
It's a bold prediction, dog. Think about it. If there's ever a up and down, if there's ever a up and down division, it's going to be the NFC East. And think about it. The Cowboys can't ever win the big one. They got that sorry sack of shit for a quarterback, and he ain't worth a damn. And I'm gonna be real with you. Philly their window look like it just closed. So I'm just being real with you right now. I can't really see them boys competing big time right now. All them pieces they got out the draft ain't gonna mean shit because their window is gonna close and the opportunity to get to the championship is gonna be real slim. When you let Baker Mayfield put your ass out, bro, come on now. Time out, dog. So all I'm saying is Washington with a Drake May or whoever you say, a Caleb Williams, and they take their time and they build this thing the correct way, where young pieces has a chance to really come in. Think about it. Washington got Bobby Wagner and Frankie Louisville and all them boys on defense. They got a veteran defense. They can come out here and compete now.
Veteran, because them boys are old as shit. Bobby Wagner old as shit.
Okay. Bobby Wagner had 100 fucking tackles. Bobby Wagner just had 100 fucking tackles last year. What the hell are we talking about?
Captain America, bro. That motherfucker don't get tired. But my point is this though, Q. You telling me that 2 rookies are going? Okay, let's say the Giants get a quarterback. Well, maybe they keep Daniel Jones. You telling me a rookie and Daniel Jones is going to beat out somebody that was up for MVP last year in Dak and somebody who was in the Super Bowl and Jalen Hurts?
Only our rookie ain't shit. Everybody else get a rookie, and the rookies actually work for them. You
All right,
go
the
see
motherfuckers
Will
don't come in
Levis.
like this.
Will Levis worth a damn. AR-15 worth a damn. CJ Stroud worth a damn. We get a rookie, and the motherfucker ain't worth a damn. Of all of a sudden, then we revert back to the word a rookie. Think about it.
Dude, you talking about the Giants and the Commanders, man? Jalen Hurts and Dak throw for 4,000 yards like it ain't shit. You think they're gonna get some rookies and come in and do something?
You want to know what the sorry part is? You want to know what the sorry part is? The Commanders and them boys ain't got no goddamn quarterback. And right now in the power rankings, they listed ahead of the Carolina Panthers. Ain't that a bitch? Who got a so-called franchise quarterback? Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
No fucking quarterback. And who did you just name as the backup quarterback in Washington? Huh? Who you just named? Marcus, quit on your fucking team, Mariota. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. That's what we got here. Okay, my point is
give me 3 and 4 on this absurd ass NFC East list, man. This is crazy. Shit, you wild.
Philly is 3. Philly is 3, and Dallas will be the bottom of the division.
Damn, Jerry. You do Jerry Jones like that?
You damn right.
That motherfucker already old, man. I hope the Cowboys don't finish in 4th, goddamn. He's already old, man.
I think the division is going to be completely backwards. You're going to have Washington, Giants, Eagles, then Cowboys. I think it's going to be a complete flip because when you get, I don't think they realize it. If you get a young rookie to come out here and give you at least 4,000 yards as the Washington's rookie, same thing Sam Howell give you, which was production, you're going to have a chance to be in every single game, bro. Every single game.
It's a different staff, man. Eric Bieniemy ain't there no more. I mean, if your heart believes that bullshit, Q, okay, but rookies don't just come in and run shit now. I mean, damn, bro. Everybody ain't CJ right now, bro. I'm just saying, like the Giants.
I'm telling you,
the
this
Giants
rookie
and the
class
Commanders
is
are
different.
The 2 top teams.
This rookie class is different, and I believe in Drake May 10 toes down. I believe, like I told you before. Remember when people were telling me I was stupid a couple of months ago because they said there's no way 6 quarterbacks to go potentially in the first round. And I told y'all, just wait and see. This quarterback class is not like one we have seen in a while. It's going to be the first one in a while that you see a bunch of quarterbacks go in the first round because the talent suggests that. People call me stupid. They call me every name in the book. No, I don't see that. I don't see how that's going to happen. Now I look on everybody's mock draft board. Now what happened? I'm the stupid one, but look what happened now.
Man, he was quarterback thirsty, man.
I told you that was going to be the case, though.
Hey, look, 6 might go, but ain't but 2 going to be good. So we'll see.
Yeah. It seemed far-fetched now. Just give it a couple of months, and you'd be like, oh, shit, Q was right. All right?
Q, Washington ain't going to win that damn NFC East, man. Stop this shit.
Okay. You want to put money on it? A little 20-piece, a little lunch special?
Yes, man. Yes. I can get some Chinese food with your $20. Yes. The Commanders will be 3 or 4. Yes. And
Commanders will win the division. That's the bet.
Tough.
A 20-piece.
But we locked in.
20-piece. Y'all already had. Y'all see it in the chat. GP, you already see what time it is. I'm going to take this nigga lunch money, and I'm going to eat good. I shall eat Chick-fil-A off of your ass. Yes, sir.
I'm eating Chinese food. I'm going to tell you that.
I shall taste of the Lord's sandwich on your ass.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell him, keep the change. Get my little $12 plate. Keep the fucking change. We'll walk out there.
Okay. Okay. You Billy Badass around here. You Shaft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
I'm going to read my fucking fortune cookie and have a great fucking day off your $20. I'm not going to take that.
Boy, this motherfucker here is something else. NFC North. We already know how this NFC North is going to look. Go ahead. I'll let you have that.
Yeah. Man, I've been going back and forth on the top 2, bro, but I'm going to be real with you, man. Jordan Love finna be in the fucking MVP race, man. I think the Packers going to win that fucking division. They going to sneak that shit. They're going to sneak it from Detroit. I mean, now that's a bold prediction in itself because Detroit definitely headed in the right direction. Definitely trending up. But I got them at number 2, man. I love the defense. I love the fact that they run the fucking ball. They do have a passing game. Jared Goff don't really make a lot of mistakes. Consistent. Dan Campbell getting the best out of that boy, man. And our boy Ben Johnson, our future head coach Ben Johnson, because David Tepper is obsessed with getting this motherfucker and gonna pay this man whatever the fuck it costs. So our future head coach Ben Johnson is gonna have them in contention. I think it's gonna be close. I think it's like a tiebreaker type deal. But I got Green Bay 1, Detroit 2. Now, I think that Chicago is gonna draft Caleb Williams, and I think Caleb Williams will be very successful. But it ain't enough to be 1 or 2 in that division because I think highly of Green Bay. I think highly of Detroit. Got the Bears at 3 and at 4, Minnesota, man. Minnesota needs some help, man. They ain't got shit but Justin Jefferson. Jettis is the best receiver in football, but it just ain't enough. Their defense need help. They need a quarterback. Running game is solid. Can use some work. They just need a lot of work in Minnesota. Now that's a team that needs to rebuild. You know what I'm saying? That's a team that needs to rebuild. But I'm solely putting this on the back of Jordan Love, man. I think Jordan Love is gonna really show out this year.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to make sure that I put this in a perspective where I don't seem like an ignorant. I don't seem like an ignorant ass. I'm going to be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
And this is unpopular as well. To me, the Lions will sit atop this division, but the number 2 team is going to probably be the. Don't jump on me, everybody in the chat, when I say this now. I think that the NFC North after the Lions is going to be the Vikings. And you know why I say this? The Packers are up and coming and they're ascending. But I think, and this is me honest, I'm looking at this team, the Vikings, if you put J.J. McCartney in there. If you put J.J. McCartney in there with Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and T.J. Hawkinson and this defense that they have taken the time to revamp, I think they'd be the second best team above the Packers because they have star power. Then I would put the Packers and the Bears. Simply put, I'm thinking that the Vikings with the coach Kevin O'Connell, like I said, even with Kirk Cousins, these guys had a chance to come out here and win games. You saw Justin Jefferson do the unthinkable. He only played a handful of games this year and made 1,000 yards. So I'm just saying, the talent is there. They have the pieces here to make things happen. I believe that the Vikings are probably the second best team with firepower. And I say firepower, they can score points, bro. They really can. You give them a quarterback that can understand the grasp of the game, and you in trouble. I think the Vikings are the second best team behind the Lions over there in the NFC North. That's just my opinion.
Do you mind if I just stop you and ask you a question?
Go ahead. Yes,
Why the fuck do you keep thinking these rookies just gonna come in here and light this shit up? This shit don't happen. That CJ really got you fucked up, man. You saw you fucked up with the CJ shit. Now you just thinking that these are rookies, man.
What you gotta understand is
they're not just gonna come off and hit the ground running, man.
If the Vikings get CJ, I mean, damn, you got me saying CJ. If the Vikings get Bo Nix or if they get JJ McCartney, come on, man. Any one of those guys that they get in there for their system with those weapons that they got, it's almost like the Atlanta Falcons. What we told you before. If you go put JJ or Bo Nix along with Kyle Pitts, if you put them along with Olave, not Olave. God, what's the wide receiver?
Where?
In Atlanta.
Drake London.
I always call him Chris Olave from the Saints. I don't know why I always do that. But Drake London, and then you look around the two-headed monster that they got at running back. Then you look and you say, okay, the offensive line is built correctly. Minnesota has a pretty good offensive line. They do. You don't have to go and rebuild shit on that offensive line. You asking a young rookie to come in here and potentially just be a game manager. What the fuck you think Kirk Cousins was for the last couple of years for them? A game manager. Now, all I'm saying is if they play good defense, they come out, run the ball, don't turn over the football, Minnesota has a chance to be very consistent in this league if they do that. You talking about two of the most
no defense, Q.
Bro, you talking two of the most efficient, and I say two of the most efficient quarterbacks in all of college football. J.J. McCarthy, I think he had a 73% completion rate. The other guy was number one in QBR in all of college football. Come on, bro. These guys aren't no dummies.
He's not coming to the NFL hitting the ground running, Q.
Bryce didn't come in the NFL hitting the ground running. There's a difference.
No, hold on, man. Bryce really got you fucked up, man.
Bryce is a jackass.
Listen, man. Just throughout history, the quarterbacks that are rookies don't come out and do that shit, Q. Like what you saying is that this quarterback class, you damn near saying this is the best quarterback class ever. Because
I'm saying this is a very good quarterback class. I'm telling you, Drake May. I'm telling you, Drake May will be special. I'm telling you, J.J. McCartney, who has that it factor that you've seen won national championship, will be special. I'm telling you, Bo Nix, who threw for 4,500 yards plus 40 touchdowns, will be special because we have seen him in big games not crumble like a damn Michael Penix did. Come on, bro. I'm just telling you the realistic ways of what you have seen in college football this season. Let's be real. I'm just telling you like it is, bro.
You got more hot takes on this shit than I thought we was gonna have today, man. You throwing me with this shit, man.
Minnesota, my nigga, I'm trying to tell you, dog.
Okay.
Minnesota get any one of them two rookies in there, and it is lights out. Them boys they'll be competing with the Lions immediately.
So I hate to tell you that. So you sit here telling me one Justin Jefferson, and I love that coach. They got a hell of a coach in Minnesota. But you don't believe that Caleb Williams can come in there with a DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Swift, and I've been seeing them boys arguing about the Bears defense in the comments. The Bears defense is solid. They went and got Montez Sweat. You got Tremaine Edmonds. You got an all-pro corner, Jalen Johnson. Chicago is trending in the right direction, but you telling me that Minnesota's going to get the fourth or fifth best quarterback in the draft and just leapfrog Green Bay? And
what I'm telling you, and I'll say it a lot slower for you. If the Bears go and get Drake May, then yes, they will have the right quarterback in play. And yes, with DJ Moore and Keenan Allen and all them boys they got over there, it will be a successful showcase. But if they go and get Caleb Williams, all that running around shit, just like Bryce Young, I told you, all that Bryce Young shit in the backfield trying to create, being an unstable quarterback, trying to find plays, an unscripted quarterback, they cannot win in the NFL. All that scrambling, trying to find and make a plays. This boy, Bryce Young, scrambled and made the whole entire team have to leave. Because when he started that scrambling shit, instead of he plant his feet and firmly make a throw in the pocket, the number one thing he did was look around and try to run. Instead of he find an open guy, he would scramble right into a sack. And now you got one of the most sacked quarterbacks in the entire league because one, he out there trying to make a bonehead play. And you can't do it, dog. This is the NFL. Everybody runs a 4-3. Everybody runs a 4-4. They're too fast for you to try to fool. And I keep telling you, that style of play does not win games in the NFL. And I can't say it any louder. It's not right.
Q, you act like the boy can't throw from the pocket. Do you know why Caleb Williams was doing that shit? Because USC's offensive line is fucking terrible. This man, 72 touchdowns and 10 interceptions with lesser talent than all them other quarterbacks.
Now,
Brendan Rice
I
going in the
disagree with
fourth
you.
round.
I
His running
disagree
back
with you
going in the
right
late
there.
rounds, but you got somebody in Penix with a top 10 wide receiver. You got JJ McCartney with the national champion defense and offensive line and running back.
See,
You got Drake May. You got
you
Drake
just
May
said a
in
flawed
ACC.
statement, though, MDJ. You can't sit here and say Caleb had a terrible offensive line, and what did they use as the litmus test for Shedeur Sanders in Colorado last year? They said that defensive line and that offensive line of USC, we're going to test the Colorado Huskies and see if they're going to be up to par with them in Oregon, and we're going to see if they can compete with those two offensive lines, because those lines will showcase everything you need to know. Now be mindful, college football, those guys said it last year. Now be mindful, Caleb Williams, you can't have both. You can't have him being the litmus test for other teams to test off of with talent-wise, and then you turn around saying he got a trash-ass O-line. Which one is it? They said it now, so which one is it?
But even in the Colorado game, his offensive line was letting them boys get through. Look, man.
Okay.
Caleb Williams a little bit better than you giving him credit for. And you're gonna see, because Chicago ain't no bad situation. Watch what the fuck he do. He the best quarterback in the draft.
Caleb Williams will probably be a bust.
Okay, we're gonna see. We'll see. We'll see. Mr. Number 1 pick. Okay, we're gonna see.
Yeah. Something about them number 1 overall picks. Something about them.
See, that's what I'm saying. You holding him to a price standard. You got it fucked up. You got him all the way fucked up. Okay. I don't give a fuck about that nail polish and that stupid shit he been doing. Yeah, okay. On that field, you got him fucked up, all the way fucked up. Bryce got you fucked up.
He do.
That boy, everything Bryce supposed to be. But you gonna see.
Oh, okay, here we go with this. Everything Bryce supposed to be.
You gonna see.
Look, they told me that guy's supposed to be the smartest, the quickest, the 2-year starter, and all that shit went out the window. I ain't hear no more about that.
Let's see what
he read defenses. That's what they say, huh? I guess he didn't see Jesse Bates the first 2 goddamn times in week 1. Guess he didn't read that shit.
Hey, look, if Bryce Young was in this draft, Caleb Williams going over top of that boy too. So
that nigga reading Braille. That nigga out here can't see shit. He reading Braille. His dumb ass.
He might be better this year though.
Yeah. Anyhow, let's make it count for what it mostly is. Like I told you, with the standings, we could get up out here in a minute. NFC South is in the building. Who do you have taking the NFC South?
Ah, man. I'm going to be real with you, bro. I'm going to be real with you. They damn near ready to just hand the shit to the fucking Falcons, right? They are. They're ready to they got Kirk Cousins. They ready to hand that shit to the Falcons. But this is the same shit we said last year about the fucking Falcons. Everybody had Atlanta winning the fucking division last year. I'm saying all this shit to say a bunch of fucking nothing. The Falcons gonna win the goddamn division. All right. I was gonna say the Bucs. I was close. I was gonna say the Bucs, but they don't got White no more. They lost Canales. I'm just gonna believe that Canales has something to do with Baker balling. I'm just gonna believe that. So the Falcons will win the division, which ain't saying fucking much. They'll probably win 9 games. They're not gonna be what everybody think they're gonna be, but they do have everything in place offensively to win games. They'll probably draft an edge rusher, and that should improve their defense. They have a new coach that is defensive minded. That also should improve their defense. So I got Atlanta at 1. At 2, I don't even give a fuck. 2, 3, 4. 4, I think the Panthers. 3, I'm gonna say New Orleans, and 2, I'm gonna say the Bucs. But let's be real, man. This is the worst division in football.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lay it out. The Falcons should take the division, and it burns me to spit out feathers out of my mouth to say that shit. But the Falcons should win. With Kirk Cousins, he's a major upgrade from Desmond Ridder. I mean, Desmond, 12 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Ain't no different than our boy with 11 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. I mean, come on, 2,700 yards, 2,800 yards. Mediocre at his best. If they could get an ounce of quarterback play out of Desmond Ridder, them boys would have had a chance to win last year. 7 games they won in spite of having a terrible quarterback. So I'm gonna put this out there. Yes, he is the piece that's missing on the offense. Algier, you got Bijan Robinson, you got Kyle Pitts, you got, like I said, what's the wide receiver name again? I can't never remember his name.
Man, damn, boy, you need to put some respect on that boy name. He gonna show you something. Listen, Drake London.
Drake London. And then it's something about Drake London. I can never remember his name. And then it's like
as fuck, to be real, man. I don't know, keep it a bean, man. Drake London, it's off of what you could be. Because Drake London really ain't did shit out there, man. Same thing with Kyle Pitts, bro.
Offensive line.
He had no quarterback.
No, I can't let you do that with Kyle Pitts, because when Kyle Pitts had Matty Ice, that cat had 1,000 plus. You know what I'm saying? So it tells me the big drop off in what they had in quarterback play. It shows. It's clear as day. If they had a quarterback is half as decent, and Matty Ice only threw for 3,700 yards in that last year he was there. So I mean, if you could give us a quarterback that could at least scrape the barrel of 3,800 yards, you're gonna have a 1,000-yard receiver in this cat again. Now be mindful, who brought this guy here? The tight end did. Kyle Pitts, they said, broke heaven, hell, and ice to bring Kirk Cousins over here. Because he said, hey, I need a quarterback that's going to give me my numbers. It's a payday coming up for me. Yeah. I need to make sure I get my money, dog. And so what better way to do it? They got a young budding defense. And think about it. The Falcons defense, and this is what we always told them, if they go in this draft and they take their time and they really invest, because we know what their defensive cornerback room looks like. They lost Jeff Okudah, which he wasn't really shit for them. But I'm gonna just be real. AJ Terrell is still there. AJ Terrell took a beating last year. Lorenzo Carter and those guys, Grady Jarrett, like I said, them boys was battling injuries all goddamn year. He had an ACL where he was questionable. Taquan Graham. They got Zach Harrison, who was a budding up-and-coming guy. He started with a knee injury, but like I said, I did a video on Zach Harrison because I thought he was going to be that guy. They got him from Ohio State last year. He is going to be a special guy for them when he gets his chance. If you put him outside of Grady Jarrett and you put him out there, and they got Yumin Yada, they still got a serviceable defense, a bend don't break type of defense. If they go in this draft and they spend at least 3 to 4 picks on defense, they're going to be a problem, because that's them signifying that they have the offensive line solidified, which they do. They had the tight end. They had the number 1 receiver. They got a good number 2. They got also 2 running backs. They got everything they need to be firing, nigga. I'm trying to tell you.
But this is the thing, though, with them. They've always had this, but they just never had a quarterback. So now you get Kirk Cousins, but you get Kirk Cousins at the end of his career. You get Kirk Cousins coming off an injury. Because let's be real, if Kirk Cousins go down, their whole season is fucked.
I wouldn't say that, man, because they got Taylor Heineke. I mean, we've seen Taylor Heineke. He's a serviceable guy. Well, think about it. They had him last year, but they kept playing with the experiment of Desmond Ridder. They kept playing with that, and that became a distraction within itself. Benching him and putting him back out there and benching him again and coming back to him. You had a coach that was, in Arthur Smith, that was coaching for his damn life. Come on, bro. You know how it is when you're coaching for your life. You make bonehead decisions. It is what it is.
I'm just saying, man. They known underachievers. Like I said, they got a new head coach, so he could bring some stability and to him. But like I said, we'll see. Yeah. I got them winning the division too, but we'll see if they are what they supposed to be. I've seen Falcon fans saying 12 wins for them. I just don't think it's as sweet as they think it.
They'll get at least 10. They'll have 10 plus at least.
I can see 10. I can see 9, 10.
Hell, they won fucking 7 games with that trash ass quarterback. You trying to tell me Kirk Cousins ain't go at least with his football acumen go at least win them 2 to 3 more games?
Q. This is why I'm finna push you back on what you said.
Nigga, quarterback play will win or lose you games, bro. Stop that.
Q, you don't know what Kirk Cousins is gonna be coming off this injury. You don't know he's gonna stay healthy.
If he anything better than Desmond Ridder, they got a chance to limp right on into the playoffs. Even if he's 50% of Desmond Ridder.
Oh, he's better than Desmond Ridder. But what I'm telling you is, you don't know. I'm telling you that injury is gonna hound his ass. He ain't the most mobile guy in the world. So all it takes is one fucking hit. All he gotta do
is stand in the pocket and deliver a dart. And you got the weapons all the way around. They're gonna make sure, number one, they keep motion for that guy. They're gonna make sure you see Tyler Algier coming across that middle. He gonna be dumping shit off to him. You got different guys like Don't ask me that wide receiver name. Don't ask me that wide. I'm not telling you his name. Because if he was fucking good, you know his damn name. He ain't that good, bro. They ain't kind of overrated. He's a number one. Darnell Mooney and Drake London. And then you got guys like Ray McLeod and Rondale Moore. I mean, come on now. They got a serviceable wide receiver room. Kyle Pitts. Come on, man. And they got an offensive line. So
we gonna see.
I'm just being real.
We're gonna see. Part of me just don't want them to do shit. I don't want them to do shit.
I know. You're being a hater right now. I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah, I'm a hater. You damn right.
So Falcons is my number one. Number two, like I said, I'm going to give the Tampa Bay Bucks respect. They won the division 2 years in a row, and they deserve it. They finished 9-8. I give them that again. They'll win about 9 games. It's a shitty division. The Saints will be number 3 probably. And then, at 2-15, we always scrape up the bottom. We're the worst team in the NFL. And MDJ has the nerve to say that the Patriots are the worst team in the NFL. No, motherfucker, we are. We are. We're the worst team in the NFL, bro. And we're the laughing stock of the NFL, which makes it even worse. We can't put 2 things together to make one right move. You try to rebuild a damn rebuild, and guess what you just did? You fucked it up. Guess what you did? You go and you say, hey, what we're gonna do is after having a 2-15 season, we're gonna name the guy who sat here through the motherfucking shit as the GM. And guess what he does? He go hire a bunch of B+ players. And do he sign any of the stars back to the team? Fuck no. He let everybody go. Everybody walk. Cool. If you're gonna do that, do it right. Get draft picks back for him. Nope, he fucked that up too. All we got out the deal was a measly ass 39. So with that being said, you need the art of rebuilding, and your GM has already fucked that up. Already.
You said stars, Q. We don't have any stars. We didn't have any stars.
How do they address Brian Burns?
How did who address Brian Burns? I call him Brian Burns.
When he got traded, they gave the Giants an A- for getting a superstar in Brian Burns, which we too stupid to call him a superstar because we look at here, 4 years in the league, he never had, first of all, 2-time Pro Bowler, 12.5 sacks the year before. You discredit that, say that wasn't good enough. Then you say you move it to he wasn't impactful. He didn't get impact sacks. So every time you look, he got 8 sacks this year because he had to jump back and do coverage. Be mindful if you're dropping back in coverage and you covering running backs and you covering guys out in the flat, you got less opportunities to get after the quarterback. He had to play outside linebacker this year. So to any motherfucker that don't get that, I ain't even arguing with them no more. I just sit back and look. I pity you for being slow. I do. You give away your hardest commodity. At one time, you could have got 2 first-round picks for, and you sit here and you settle for a goddamn second-round pick and then a 5th-round swap. You stupid motherfucker for a 24, 25-year-old edge rusher, a premium position in the NFL. Stupid motherfucker, man. It is what it is.
Q. We're gonna talk about it just real briefly, man. Brian Burns. What you think of Brian Burns and what I think of Brian Burns is two totally different things. Okay.
Did he get 12.5 sacks? Answer the question. Yes or no?
One fucking time. One fucking time. But
I've heard
you shit on somebody
who got 12.5 sacks. So that means Josh Allen, who just got 17 sacks. That's his first time ever doing it. And he only ever had 8 sacks before that.
There's a big difference, Q.
No, he did it one time. The
number is a big difference in the number.
So before that, he only ever gave you 6 sacks, 7 sacks, 6 sacks, 7 sacks. Then he just jumped out the scene with 17.
So why his 6 and 7 is not impressive to you, but Brian Burns' is 8 is impressive to you? What the fuck is the difference?
I didn't say it was impressive. I said these motherfuckers around here would diminish this cat for every little chance they get. And you proving the point.
You holding this man so high that it's damn near aggravating, because first off, the man was questionable in run defense at best. First off, questionable. He was an above average player. I'm giving him that. When I say above average, that means better than
why is it
better than
that
good,
you can get Jadeveon Clowney, Josie Jewell? You can go out here and spread the ball around and get all these guys now. If you would have gave this motherfucker any type of help, that would have been good enough to see his numbers go up. Common sense now, any kind of help would help this team, would help him get better. But no, y'all just put it on his back.
I've seen him with Hassan Reddick.
He was a baby. He was his first, second year in the league, dog.
You
know NFL defensive ends don't come into their own until year 3.
Okay, watch this. Why you told me why did you say that you weren't that impressed with Jadeveon Clowney? You said because he never got back-to-back
10 years. Now be mindful. Brian Burns has almost eclipsed him in career numbers in 5 years for what this motherfucker in 10 years hasn't done. Be mindful. 52 sacks to 46 career. Bada boom. Hello. Right around the corner from each other. Less than 6 sacks away from each other. Hello. Now, if you look at the tackles, career, one cat only got 200, and I think it's like 250 something off the rip. Oh, I had these numbers ready for y'all niggas, just in case y'all came with this stupid shit. Now, one guy for 10 years, y'all told me edge rushers to be elite needs to have double-digit sacks consistently year after year. That's what y'all said when y'all didn't want Burns. Now you go and you get this motherfucker and you're praising him and saying, hey, we replaced Burns. He had 9.5 sacks last year. That ain't a damn bit better.
But it's more. But here's the thing, though, Q.
No, because Brian Burns had 9 sacks. People, they went back and gave him his credit. He got 9 sacks.
The 10-year guy shouldn't be able to keep up with the young guy, Q. Why is the 10-year guy able to keep up with the fucking young guy? Shouldn't even be close if you...
Boy, stop that shit, man.
It shouldn't even fucking be close.
He went to the Ravens. He went to the Ravens and had his career high in year 10. After 10 fucking years, he the Geno Smith or goddamn edge rushers. Get the fuck out of here with that dumb shit, man.
He does other things well, Q.
Like what? Breathing?
Well.
What the fuck else do he do well?
He plays the run well.
That's all he do.
He the edge rail.
10 years, never had double-digit sacks. Wait a minute. Did I just recall he had his career high in sacks at 9.5? Did he just not have that? Hello, never had double-digit sacks, but you already telling me a motherfucker who had 12.5 ain't shit. Oh, okay. Excuse the fuck out of me.
Year. You got that one fucking year, Q.
He only been in the league 4 years. What the fuck we talking about?
Been in the league 4 years.
Come on, man. This was his 5th year.
Why should Clowney be able to keep up with him? He shouldn't be keeping up with him, right? He should be an old man that's on the way down and shouldn't even be able to keep up with this young motherfucker, man. That's real. Let's be fucking real,
MDJ, let's be real.
Let's talk about it, goddamn.
This guy has no business being even put in the same sentence. At the measly age of 24 going on 25, this cat shouldn't even be in the same sentence as Jadeveon Clowney. Jadeveon Clowney is a fucking letdown compared to this guy. Now, let's just be real. 10 years. All he know, when you signed Jadeveon Clowney, did they play anything he did last year, or did they went back to that little punk ass hit he had back in college? Hello, that tells you everything you need to know right there.
Hey, yo, what? And tell me the play that Brian Burns did that just amazed us all. What play was that? What fucking play was that? At least he got a fucking play like that. What the fuck is Brian Burns play?
That one play got him drafted. And if you look at it, they look at him in Houston like a bus. They look at him like a bus in Houston because they said he never lived up to the hype. He never did it. How many teams has Clowney been on since he's been here? I'll wait.
A lot of them.
About 6 fucking teams. That tell you he's a goddamn journeyman.
A lot of them, man. He's steady getting 10 million.
Cleveland, Ravens, Houston. What other team he been on? Seattle. It's a couple more.
None of them defenses were shitty that he was on. None of them defenses were shitty.
And he still couldn't get double-digit sacks. That's the worst part.
I would think it got something to do with him, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking
So you mean to tell me you go to Cleveland and you opposite of Myles Garrett that can't get 10 sacks? Wow. What does that say about you?
The motherfucker across from him now probably ain't got 10 sacks. I mean, what the fuck
are we
talking about?
Man. Come on, Myles Garrett is the ultimate creator. He's the ultimate space eater for this cat, man. Stop that shit, dog.
I hate doing this shit because it seems like I don't like Brian Burns. Like I said, Brian Burns is above average. He's better than good. He's He's just not as great as you try to make him be, man.
I hear you, Drew.
I'm glad he got his money. But I think he's gonna look the same.
You see this shit right here? You see the shit right here? Where he say Clowney is a more complete player than Brian Burns.
I see that shit all the time, Q. You just think everybody is crazy, but I see that shit all the time.
You mean to tell me a motherfucker who's never had double-digit sacks is a more complete player? He could get out in coverage and be better than Burns. He can get out here.
He did the shit once.
This is why I can't do this with these fans no more, because they saying crazy shit like this right here. I can't do it.
Complete means all facets of the game, Q. That's what complete means.
You find me a linebacker.
All you can tell me is 12 and a half sacks. You can't tell me shit else. Tell me something else other than 12 and a half sacks. You can't,
Come on, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it.
I want to hear it.
You don't want to hear it.
Please tell me.
I've told you multiple times when it comes to
12 and a half sacks. Tell me something.
You gonna let me talk? You gonna let me get there? Thank you. I appreciate you muting yourself. God damn, you did us all a favor. Now, like I was saying, when you look at this guy, total tackles for loss, you look at his ability to get in the backfield, you look at the young age that he has done it, tackles totally for a guy his age, he's trending in a great direction. That's all I was saying. He is a star. No matter what you guys think, he is a star. And it's taken one guy 10 years to do what this guy has done in 5 years. Anybody with a set of eyeballs can see that. I mean, goddamn. Open them up, bro. Look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie for career-wise. That's all I'm saying.
I'm arguing this shit, but at the end of the day, Brian Burns is better than Jadeveon Clowney. He is. He's better. He's better. He is. He is better than Jadeveon Clowney. But it's not a big of a step down as you making it.
I hear you, driver. Well, I got it off my chest tonight. How you feeling tonight?
Oh yeah, man. I got it off my chest, man. I heard some wild shit. I heard some good shit. You know, the usual. You know.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to GP for just being a hater tonight in the chat. We appreciate you, Bubba. We're going to get into it as we do. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Do us the favor, if we touch or we made you passionately feel some kind of way tonight, don't run away. Don't be a punk ass and go unsubscribe, because y'all fuckers good for that. Don't be a punk ass. If you open to discussion, bring your ass back here and we're going to talk about it. That's what real men do. So do us the illustrious favor, like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like the video, just, hey, motherfucker, move on.
If you didn't like it, like that motherfucker, just like it anyway, man. Just like it for me. Just hit the fucking button anyway. Hit the button and leave. I don't care, but please like the video if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. And yeah, this has been your boy. We're going to get up out of here.